Are you seriously mocking me right now? Yes, I am. Come back when you pull your head out of your ass. Oh, hey, sir. Listen, buddy, I can smell the alcohol in your breath. Don't think I don't know where all that money's going. Today, we're playing Therapy Simulator, which I thought would be kind of a funny idea because me role-playing as a therapist is just too perfect. Let's not waste any time. Let's get to ruining people's lives. All right, so this is early access, so bear in mind, it could be a little rough around the edges, but hopefully we'll have a good time, you know, taking money from people and not helping them whatsoever. Turn on the computer, assign patients to the calendar, and start the day. Okay, Johnny Sims and Nathan Jones, imposter syndrome and identity crisis. Okay, well, those sound pretty easy to fix. So Johnny, what's today, Monday? We can put you in on the 9 a.m. Nathan, just go back to back. Why not? Patients will first sit in the waiting room, then you can invite them in to therapy for the session. All right, we got Mr. Clean up first. Come on in, Johnny. Step into my office. Tell me what's going on, buddy. I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right. Okay, so you went to medical school for 8 to 12 years, and then you decided, nah, I want to make way less money. How about I join the police force? It sounds like you're searching for where you truly belong. That sounds like the most cookie cutter answer I've ever heard. So we're not doing that one. What do you think is driving you to keep changing careers? Stop whining and just pick something already. All right, do I really want to be psychotic right off the bat? Maybe I should. I mean, there's even a good and evil scale up here. Maybe he needs some tough love. Stop whining, Johnny. What did you just say to me? I'm challenging you to confront what's really bothering you. Okay, I can kind of like balance out. I think I can recover that, you know, very blunt response that I gave him. Or I can double down with, you heard me, stop wasting everyone's time, including your own. Well, I'm not going to pick two. I can't admit that that was unprofessional. Let's actually try to act like I was giving him some tough love. You're supposed to be helping me, not attacking me like that. All right, well, that did not seem to work well in my favor. Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. Maybe you doubt yourself because you know you're actually failing. Oh, man. I have no problem being an absolute lunatic, but let's at least try to balance it out a little bit. So we'll pick, does this pattern appear in other areas of your life too? Yeah, let's see if he's failing in his, romance life. Oh, perfect. Actually, yes, I feel like a fraud in relationships. Perfect. Let's get down to the root of the situation here. What makes you feel undeserving in your personal connections too? I never thought about it that way before. Didn't I ask him a question? I think I have some work to do here. Start by writing down 3 accomplishments you're proud of. You know, I don't think giving patients homework is going to be what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell him, don't expect miracles overnight. That seems good. I'll see you next time. Okay, good. So we didn't completely scare him away by being a little bit of a jerk at the beginning. We kind of brought him back around, and we'll see how he is next session. All right. We're closing up for the day. This person, I have no problem giving him the rude responses every time. Come on in, Nathan. Identity crisis. What makes you think you got an identity crisis, huh? Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Isn't that a quote from Bane? So you need a costume to get attention from people. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going with that. You think this is funny, but it's my life. If you can't handle honesty, therapy won't help you much. Now, let's refocus on what brings you here today. You're deflecting instead of actually listening to my problem. All right, buddy. Who's the therapist here, huh? Did you go to school for this? Without the mask, I feel invisible and completely powerless. Well, let's see what you look like, and then we'll see if you need to keep the mask on or if you should take it off. Because chances are you should leave it on. What activities make you feel valued without needing the mask? I used to paint, but stopped because nobody noticed. Well, you should be painting because it's a hobby, not because you think you're freaking Vincent van Gogh, buddy. Your art deserves to exist regardless of others' reactions. That is kind of what I just said. Dang, I'm actually kind of good at this, huh? You know what? I'm going to start a new channel, Therapy with Thor, and I'm just going to have people call in, and I'm just going to be like, and how does that make you feel? Take the first step, and we'll build from there next time. All right. Infidelity. Oh, we got a cheater on hand, huh? All right, come on in, Henry. All righty. What brings you in today? Oh, I found out my partner has been cheating on me for months. Oh, my bad, sir. I was about to really lay into this, dude, but okay. You probably drove them to it with your needing. I don't want to be mean to this guy. I actually kind of want to hear the tea on the situation. What patterns in your relationship might have contributed to the situation? Nah, because then he's gonna feel like I'm blaming him. I'm so sorry you're going through this. This must be incredibly painful. I don't know if I could ever trust anyone again after this. Have you considered what steps you want to take moving forward? They said it meant nothing but kept lying about it. Why do you think they continued lying even after being caught? Or do you think staying together? Yeah, I just want the juicy tea here. I think they're scared of confrontation and just kept digging deeper. You're making excuses for someone who clearly doesn't respect you. Yeah, it's time to get serious here, buddy. Are you seriously blaming me for their cheating right now? No. How about you pay attention, Henry? Let's talk about how you're feeling instead of my word choices. Forget that nonsense that I just said that didn't make any sense. Let's talk about your feelings. I'm trying to help you see this from all angles. You keep trying to justify your hurtful comments instead of listening. Well, here's the thing, buddy. Either you can sit here and I can give you really generic responses that aren't going to help, or I could be honest with you. I'm not sure this therapy is working out for me. All right, buddy. All right, we got to reel him back in here. I understand, and I'm here if you decide to continue working together. I'll think about it. Goodbye. All right, we still got paid. I was worried that since he just walked in the door, he was going to be like an unpaying customer. All right, maybe I could have handled that a little better. I don't think my response was that bad. I think he was kind of overreacting a little bit. We can end the day by going to our car. All right. 3 hours of work and I made $600. That's what I'm talking about. Only one patient was satisfied. I thought the first two were satisfied. All right, day 2. Let's see what kind of nonsense we got to deal with today. Alania Burton, toxic boyfriend. Let's schedule her first. That sounds pretty interesting. Alania, I hear you have a scumbag boyfriend. Let's talk about that. My boyfriend keeps putting me down and I don't know what to do. What patterns do you notice in how he treats you? He's really sweet sometimes, but then he just tears me down. When he's mean, what specific action could you take? Let's go that. He checks my phone and gets angry if I talk to my friends. All right, dump him. I'm not gonna hold your hand here. You gotta dump him. That's controlling behavior and it needs to stop. I know, but I'm scared of what he'll do. All right, if you're scared of what he'll do, that is a telltale sign that you need to hire a hitman. I'm just kidding. Your safety matters most and you deserve better. Have you considered making a safety plan to leave? Let's go with 2. I think I'm finally ready to do something about this. Cool. I'm going to talk to my sister about staying with her. All right, call me if you need support during the transition. This is an important step because I feel like this session could have just like been a one-time thing, but this kind of puts me in the door to make more money off of her. So let's do that one. Thank you for everything. All right, that I think has gone the best out of all of them so far. Who's next? Gemma. I think people are watching me and talking behind my back. What specific evidence have you noticed that makes you think people are watching? Well, I see them whispering and looking in my direction at work. Could you approach one coworker and check if something's actually going on? My neighbor installed a camera and I think it's pointed at my window. Okay, Gemma, you're just changing the subject. I asked you a question and now you're just talking about your neighbor stalking you with a camera. What would your neighbor gain from monitoring you specifically through the camera? Guess they wouldn't gain anything, but still feels threatening to me. That awareness is actually a really important step in managing those feelings. There we go. This sounds good. Maybe I'm not completely losing my mind after all. Yes, you are, but you know what? I had to say something to keep you coming back, so I think that was the right choice. This is the first time someone's helped me see this might be manageable. Good. Practice noticing your thoughts this week and we'll build from there together. See, there's the best response because then that invites her back and we've got ourselves another patient. All right, Vincent. Nothing ever goes right for me no matter what I do. So you're saying you're completely powerless over your entire life? That's not what I said at all. You're not listening to me. Listen, Vincent, I'm a therapist, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I apologize for mischaractering what you said. I appreciate that, but you need to really hear me. All right, buddy. My boss always overlooks me and my friends never include me anymore. Maybe they're overlooking you because you're so easy to overlook. I mean, that's a little rude. I mean, he's got it going with the beard. Well-maintained hair. Let's not completely roast this dude's life. What specific actions could you take to change these dynamics? I can maybe speak up more, but what if they reject me? So you'd rather stay invisible forever than risk rejection once. You know what? This isn't helpful at all anymore. All right. Man, these people are really sensitive. I say one thing that's a little tough lovey and they're like, you know what? I don't think this is working out for me. I hear your frustration. I want to help you succeed. Now you're just trying to push me out the door. I'm actually trying to keep you in so I can keep making money. I don't even know why I keep coming here. Is this is your first session? I think you got some mental issues too, buddy. Well, at least you're consistent in giving up. Get out of here, Vincent. Come back when you pull your head out of your ass. Oh, hey, sir. Arthur. How's it going, buddy? I'm sure I can squeeze you in on my super busy day. All right, Arthur. My sister and I haven't spoken in months after our last fight. That sounds really painful, and I'm here to help you through this. I want to fix things, but I don't know where to start. What would reaching out to her look like for you specifically? She says, I always take mom's side in every family argument. Mama's boy, huh? Do you think taking sides has affected your relationship with her? Maybe I do take sides without realizing it or meaning to. That awareness is a huge step toward healing your relationship together, yeah. Thank you for helping me see this from a different angle. And so, yeah. I'm here whenever you need support with your family situation. Perfect. Gave him one very generic, easy, obvious response, and I got $200 out of it, and it kind of sounds like he's coming back for more. So this is working out perfect. All right, I think that's good for today. 4 patients is more than enough for the day. All right, 3 out of the 4 people were happy. The one dude, what was it? Not Arthur. I don't remember the one dude that I told to get lost, but you know what? Good amount of money earned today. Let's keep cooking. I really wonder if I just absolutely ruin somebody's life, if they will come in here and just like threaten me with a gun or something. That'd be pretty funny. Maybe I should start tanking some of these intentionally just to see what happens. Oh my word, that's way too many clients today. Chronic lying. That sounds interesting. All right, Aaron. Let's get to the bottom of why you're a lying piece of shit. I can't stop lying to everyone and I don't know why. Well, see, that right there is a lie in and of itself. Wow, so you're a professional fibber now, huh? That's not helpful at all, you know. Listen, buddy, I'll decide what's helpful. Maybe you need some tough love to face reality here. If you keep this up, I'm walking out of here. Not if I have anything to say about it, pal. Can we discuss what specific situations make you lie most? You keep dodging whenever I call out your attitude. Am I being interrogated here, Aaron? The worst part is I lie even when the truth is easier. Do you feel more in control when you lie? Yes, like I'm directing the narrative instead of being vulnerable. It takes courage to admit you need control. Nobody's ever put it that way before. Thank you. Okay. That gives me somewhere to start at least. At least now you know what to work on, right? Yeah, okay, bye. All right, I don't know how well that actually went. I have a feeling he's not coming back. Joan Burke. Chronic boredom. Is that really you really need to go to therapy for that? Everything feels so dull and repetitive, like I'm just going through motions. Can I close those curtains back there? What is bro doing? You're being ridiculous. Everyone gets bored sometimes. You know what? Yeah. Excuse me, what did you just say? I said... What is the bro's face? You heard what I said. If you want to give me $200 because you're bored, I'm fine with that, but it's time for you to wake up and smell the roses, buddy. It's true, you're making a deal out of nothing. You're a terrible therapist. I can't believe you said that. Hey, if I'm a terrible therapist, why do I get $1,600 in the bank, huh? I stand by what I said. You need tough love. This is completely unacceptable. All right, well... Oh, I only made $100 off of him? Whatever. All right, who's next? Aisha? Yeah. People pleasing. All right. Come on in. Oh, shoot, I'm stuck. I'm gonna leave the door open. I don't really care. Actually, let's invite in this weirdo outside. Dang, I got a lot of patience today. I just can't say to know anyone and it's destroying me. So you'd rather be miserable than risk someone feeling slightly annoyed. That's not helpful at all. You don't understand what I'm going through. I'm just trying to challenge your thinking a bit. You're supposed to help me, not make me feel worse. Okay, I don't think any of these patients appreciate the tough love angle, so maybe I should tone it down a little bit. My sister asks me to babysit constantly, and I always say yes. Are you nuts? Does saying yes to her feel like proving your worth somehow? Yes, like if I'm not useful, that I'm not lovable. That's a painful belief, but it's not actually true. Thank you for understanding. That really helps me see it differently. This is hard, but I think I'm starting to get it. You're making real progress. I'm proud of you. Let's see if you actually follow through this time. We'll go with this one. See you soon. All right, we locked on another client. Let me check something. Can I like hire somebody? Oh, good. We can hire a secretary eventually and an assistant therapist. Therapy cat. Do we have enough money for that? Almost. We're getting that instantly, by the way. Jocelyn, let's how's it shaking? Everyone I care about leaves me behind. Oh man. Sounds to me like you're collecting reasons to feel sorry for yourself. Are you seriously mocking me right now? Yes, I am. I'm just trying to challenge your perspective here. This isn't helping me at all. I push people away before they can abandon me. Well, it sounds like that's what you're about to do to me, because I doubt I'm ever going to see you here again. Running away before they do. How's that working out? I don't need this from you. Getting upset just proves you know I'm right. I'm leaving. Don't bother calling me back. I wasn't planning on it, but we do have enough money for the therapy cat. That should be helpful, right? You need to pay all your bills first. Bills? You gotta pay your rent? Unbelievable. Somebody get in here. Who was in line first? Her? Let's actually do a good job so we get 200 bucks. I noticed if you suck, they only pay you 100, which I didn't realize they were deciding how much they were paying. I thought this was a locked in rate here. I'm so tired. I just can't keep going like this. Oh man, that sounds a little dark. Tell me more about what you're experiencing. I just don't know if I can handle it all. All right, let's not, all right, this client we'll take a little more seriously. Let's identify one small step you can take this week. My boss keeps adding projects and I haven't slept properly in weeks. All right, well, here's what you do. You go to work tomorrow morning, right? And you look at your boss in the face and you say, hey, kiss my ass. And then you go from there. Have you considered talking to your boss about your workload? I'm scared they'll think I'm weak or fire me. Well, if you get fired for no real reason, don't you get a severance package? Sounds like a win-win to me. So you'd rather burn out than have one difficult conversation. I kind of want to say that, but I feel like she's going to take it poorly. Let's practice what you could say to advocate for yourself. Yes, practicing would help me feel more prepared. Great, let's check in on your progress next session. Perfect. Easy. I didn't really have to help her at all, and I still got paid, so now we can get the cat. Perfect. Now this job is worth it. Come on in, Isaac. Better not be any more people out. Good. I can't stand myself when I make even the smallest mistake. Sounds like you're being really hard on yourself. I guess I just don't know how to be okay with failing. Making mistakes is part of being human, not a character flaw. Thank you. I needed to hear that it's okay. I spend hours redoing work that's already good enough. What do you fear will happen if your work isn't perfect? I think people will judge me or see me as incompetent. Listen, buddy, there's this thing called work smarter, not harder. You're doing the exact opposite of that. So let's go ahead and tone that down a little bit. Who cares what other people think of your mediocre work? Yeah. I can't believe you would say something so hurtful. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that to you. I don't think this is helping me. Oh, I'm not sure the session was worth my time. These things take time. Please don't give up on yourself. Okay, see you later. All right, we got the 200, so there's a potential he comes back. Oh, I should have told him to pet the cat. Maybe that would have helped. Alrighty, well, I think that went well. But I just know tomorrow I'm gonna have a freaking full house out there. Not very good statistics with my patients, but it does seem like we're getting more and more clients every day, so you know, you got to break a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. That's how I see it. So we got 3 clients today, and then we'll have probably 10 walk-ins because that seems to be the theme we got going here. Alrighty. Every winter, I feel so low like I can't get out of bed. Tell me more about when these feelings started. I'm not sure where to begin. It just happens every year. Your feelings are valid, and we can work through this together. I don't know if I have the energy to do all that. What's one small change you can make this week to help yourself? The lack of sunlight makes everything feel hopeless and draining. That is true unless there's snow outside. If there's snow, I feel like winter is pretty cool, but if it's not, yeah, I kind of get that. Seasonal depression affects your serotonin levels and circadian rhythm. Yeah, I knew what that word was. See, we got to say this so it sounds like I'm super professional. That makes sense, but how do I actually fix it? Vitamin D. So you can just keep giving them cookie cutter responses without actually helping them. I did notice that works on some of them, but she actually wants help. So vitamin D supplements and outdoor walks can help regulate your brain chemistry. I'll try those things and see if they help. I'm ready to make changes. Sure. Yep. I believe in you. Take care until we meet again. That went pretty good. We actually gave real advice instead of just saying nonsense. So that makes me feel a little bit better. What happens if I take one of these guys out of order? I kind of want to see. Let's take Aiden first. Come on in, Aiden. Make this quick, though, because I don't want him to get too mad out there. Hope you're not late for work. I sleep 12 hours a day, and I'm still feeling exhausted all the time. Let's start tracking your sleep patterns and establish a consistent wake time. I'm not sure that will help, but I guess we'll try. Don't tell me what's gonna help you or not, buddy. I'm the professional here. Start with just one change. Set an alarm for the same time daily. I've missed work 3 times this month because I can't wake up. Maybe your boss should just install a bed at your desk then. Do you think that's going to go over well if I pick that? We need to contact your daughter. Oh, good. We can start writing prescriptions. I'll give you a referral and we'll follow up next week. Okay, that sounds like an even better way to make more money. That sounds good. I'll call the sleep clinic tomorrow morning for sure. Yeah, if you can wake up in time for it. What else should I be doing while I wait for the results? Try not to sleep through our next appointment at least. Okay, buddy? That actually sounds like the exact thing I would say because I do say buddy a lot, I've noticed. Track your energy levels and we'll discuss strategies in our next session. Sure. All right, let's see if our other client's pissed that we made him wait. So far, it doesn't seem like it. I don't trust anyone anymore. Everyone just disappoints you in the end. Ain't that the truth? What experiences led you to develop this worldview about people? Well, I've been burned too many times to count, really. Can you identify one person who might be trustworthy? My ex-best friend spread rumors about me to everyone we know. I love when they just don't answer my questions at all. Is there anyone that you can trust? My ex-best friend banged my wife. It's like, come on, buddy. I'm trying to help you here and you're just piling more on. Your friend was trash, but you're not much better. Okay, let's work on rebuilding trust with one small step this week. What if I get hurt again? Getting hurt is possible, but isolation guarantees continued loneliness. You're right, I need to accept some risk to connect. I feel a little hopeful for the first time. Good for you. Practice this exercise and we'll discuss it next session. Oh, we got some walk-ins. I was about to leave. Oh, shoot. Come on in. And here I was thinking I was about to get off before freaking noon. I can't stop working and it's destroying my relationships with everyone. What do you think drives this need to work constantly? I guess maybe I'm scared of what happens if I'm not productive. What's one small step you could take to test that fear today? My partner says I've missed every important event for the last year. At least you're consistently absent from your own life anyway. Oh man. Make a commitment to attend one important event this month without working. That sounds doable. I could try committing to my son's recital. So you weren't going to commit to that before I recommended it? Wow, you suck, Phoebe. Write it in your calendar now and share it with your partner. You're right, I'll do it now so I can't back out. I feel hopeful for the first time in months. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't fix this, your family, out the door. I'm looking forward to making real changes. Yeah, you better. My moods are all over the place and I can't control them. That sounds really difficult and I want to help you through this. I'm not sure where to start. It just happened so suddenly. Take your time. We can work this through together at your pace. Thank you. This really helps me feel more comfortable here. It affects my relationships and my work performance too. Let's create a concrete plan with coping strategies you can use. Yes, I'm willing to try anything at this point, honestly. She's so boring. Honestly, let's just get through this. I'm probably gonna cut this entire section out of the video. Not enough drama with that client. All right, what's this dude's problem? Financial anxiety. Well, that is a little too real. I can't sleep at night because I'm constantly worrying about money. That sounds really difficult and I'm glad you're sharing this. I just don't know where to start. Everything feels overwhelming. You can start by getting a freaking job. I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm about to start just trolling these people. It's getting boring actually trying to help them. Stop whining and just deal with it already. I can't believe you just said that. You better believe it, buddy. This is licensed professional advice you're getting here. So what I say, it's fact. You're a terrible therapist and I don't need this abuse. I think you do. You're absolutely right. I sincerely apologize. Fine, but I don't think I can trust you anymore. I make decent money, but it disappears before the month ends. That's life, buddy. Maybe if you weren't so irresponsible with money. Listen, buddy, I can smell the alcohol in your breath. Don't think I don't know where all that money's going. You heard me. Deal with your problems like an adult. I'm leaving and I won't be coming back. Good. All right. I think that was a pretty productive day, although there is a shot that 0 of my clients were satisfied. Oh, 5 out of 6. The only one that was offended was that last one. That's pretty good. All right. I think this is going to be my last day and hopefully it's a pretty light day. I kind of want somebody to come in here who's like a serial killer or something. That would really make this worth it. Divorce. Perfect. Finally, something interesting. Let's get down to the juicy details. Who did what? Angela, come on in. Can't wait to hear about your terrible life. My divorce is finalized and I can feel completely lost and broken. Oh, at least you're free to binge Netflix without someone judging your choices. Who's watching Netflix nowadays? That's a pretty lame ass response. Tell me more about What feels most difficult right now? I guess I haven't really thought about what comes next. How about you download a dating app and get over it? That's understandable. This is a major life transition process. Yeah. I thought this was going to be more of like, oh, I'm going through a divorce and I'd be able to hear a little bit more juicy gossip out of her, but this is like just kind of depressing. I don't know if I'm ready to move forward yet. Well, the divorce is over. You can't undo the divorce. Start with one daily habit like morning coffee or a short walk. What kind of advice is that? A daily habit like morning coffee, as if everyone doesn't already do that. The hardest part is sleeping alone after 10 years of marriage. Loneliness after intimacy loss is one of divorce's deepest wounds. Yeah, like a piece of me is missing. Missing pieces can be replaced. Just go on dating apps. Just hop on Tinder and get over it. I don't need your sarcasm. I need professional help. This is professional help. You see that degree on the wall back there? That means everything I say is true. You're absolutely right. Let's focus on constructive. I don't feel like you're really listening to me. I've given you great advice. The dating app advice, that's actually kind of... I feel like I was kind of cooking with that. I guess I'll give you one more chance to help me. I'm committed to helping you. Let's continue this work. All right, I'll be back next week. Perfect. I probably won't be here. I think I'm probably going to quit, but it's whatever. Connor. Bullying. Is he the bully or is he getting bullied? All right, what seems to be the problem? The kids at school keep making fun of me every school. Buddy, you look 32. What specifically happens when they target you at school? This better be funny. They call me names in the hallway and push my books down. Push your books down. I know you're lying. Nobody has books in school anymore. That's pathetic. I can't believe you just said that to me. You better believe it, buddy. Let's focus on what you can do to handle this situation. You're supposed to help me not act like everyone else does. They follow me around and take pictures. What the hell? To post online with mean comments. All right, that is kind of weird. We need to get your parents and school involved immediately. I'm scared they'll make it worse if I tell on them. Yeah, there'll be a tattletale, Connor. All right, the fear is understandable, but you deserve protection and support. I feel a little bit better about everything now after talking to all right, well, let's actually start discussing why you've been held back 20 times. I'll see you next week. Get out of here, please. I keep ruining good things in my life right when they start going well. Let me guess, you enjoy drama more than success? That's not helpful at all. This is a real problem for me. I'm just being honest. Isn't that what therapy is about? Exactly. If you keep talking like that, I'm walking out of here. You're right. I'm sorry. I want to help you out properly. I had a job promotion lined up and I stopped showing up on time. Sounds like it's your fault then. Wow, showing up late is such a creative way to fail. Can't handle a little tough love, huh? All right, well, that didn't go great, but you know what? We're done before noon. Weekend's coming up. Let's see, we could probably pay some bills. Nah. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? Come on in. This better be my last patient. I just can't trust anyone anymore. Not after what happened. Oh, something juicy, huh? I guess everyone always seems to let me down eventually. Have you considered what red flags you might have missed before? My partner lied about something important. I feel so betrayed. What was it? Have you been able to communicate how this betrayal affects you? Actually, just tell me what they did. I tried, but I just got defensive and shut down. Being defensive is natural when we're hurt and feeling vulnerable. This is giving me a lot to think about. I'm glad we could work through this together today. Well, unfortunately, he didn't have any juicy gossip to share, and that sucks. Oh my word, I was about to leave. I wonder if I've been leaving super early every day and I could actually have more clients. Anger management and procrastination. That's not a real thing. Get out of here. Lewis Song, anger management. This ought to be interesting. Do you think he'll punch me if I make him mad? It's a cute outfit. Did your mommy dress you today? I keep losing my temper at work and it's getting me in trouble. Sounds like someone needs a nap before their next tantrum at the office. Excuse me, but I came here for actual help with a real problem. I was just trying to lighten the mood a bit. This isn't a joke to me. I could lose my job over this. All right. My boss said if I could lose control one more time, I'm fired. Have you considered being less annoying to your boss? Dang it, he's not really reacting any differently than anyone else. I thought he was going to lash out violently towards me. I hear your frustration. Let me refocus and help you properly. You know what? I don't think this is working out at all. Let's schedule another session soon to keep building on this work. All right, I'll make another appointment. Thanks. I completely pooped all over him during this appointment and he's still rescheduled. Hey, what can I say? All right, let's pay the bills so we can get the therapy dog. There we go. Maybe this will help lighten the blow when I suck at actually giving any advice whatsoever. I keep putting everything off until the last minute and it's ruining my life. I don't know, this client's been really boring. Stop talking about it and actually do something for once, yeah. I can't believe you're speaking to me this way. Hey, respect the diploma. I'll decide which way I need to speak to you. If you can't handle honesty, then you'll never improve. I'm leaving, don't contact me again. I didn't contact you in the first place. You were a walk-in. Next. All right, there's my first week as a therapist. I thought that went pretty well. You know, only, I don't know what, six, seven people got upset with me. So, hey, some of the people got mad at me and they're still coming back for another session. So, sounds like a win-win to me.